Hello? How may I help you? Oh, you must be here for MPtv. Come on in. Alrighty guys, so we are doing a warehouse tour here at ActiveApparelZone. This is when you first walk in right here. And right here is kind of my processing area. Right off the bat, we have a bunch of shoes right here. We have some dress shoes, running shoes. Come on over here. And right here we have a bunch of jeans. We got some shirts and tops and hoodies and stuff like that. All the clothing I get, for the most part, I try to make sure it's about $20 to $25 average sale price. I get it for $1, $2, $3, and we're trying to do some volume with that. Shoes, $5 average buy cost, and then we try to sell it for about $25. But we do get some surprises. We do get some expensive things. We do get Jordans, we do get Hokas, we do get On Clouds. You know, we do get all the good stuff that people normally know of, and then we get the lower tier stuff and try to do some volume with that. I used to do electronics, and I'm trying to get back into doing electronics a little bit, so I've been buying some things here and there. This is like 50 bucks right here. It's brand new in the box, so I was like, why the heck not? You know, it's 5 bucks, so I think I'm going to be buying some more electronics as well. So this will be kind of my processing area for electronics. Right here we have some big old speakers. These are like 1,200 bucks. I'll take an offer for 800. I don't care. I paid 10 bucks for them, but yeah, we're gonna start messing with some electronics again. Right here we have another pile of clothing that I gotta process. And I don't wanna show you guys over here because I'm only renting half the warehouse. That other half is my dad's. I moved here when he already had this shop, and then I moved in after. So right here is kind of my, my rack storage space for the clothing and the shoes. We have these Costco metal shelves right here. They're 6 feet tall by 6 feet long. Basically right here, I'm gonna try to fill it up with all shoes. And over here, eventually will be clothing. This is empty. I used to have electronics on here, and now it's all emptied out, ready for eventually to start filling that up. As far as shoes, we store them in bags, and we have a very simple SKU system. Just a box number, A100 to infinity. We start off at number 1, and then, you know, we just A100-13, whatever the shoe is. Extremely simple, so that anyone can come in and copy the same exact system. When my sister comes in, she knows exactly what to do. There's no super, you know, like software that we use or nothing. It's literally just the eBay system, A10, 13, then we find the shoe right away. Over here, guys, is kind of a hollow area. I took out the beams that were here to build my photo listing station that I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna show you guys the other section on the other side right now. All right, guys, so right here I have my little scale, and oh, wait, no, just kidding. But yeah, we have my little scale for the packages that we ship out, some big ones. We do a lot of wholesale as well. And right here's my little rolling cart. So whenever we pull out shipments, we just pull them out, fill up this little cart, then we roll it into the office. And right here's the same thing. I only started doing clothing and shoes like 7 months ago or 8 months ago now. And this is how we first started, just doing everything separate. But when you pull one out, it all kind of like gets destroyed in there. And I didn't like that, so that's why I do the bags mainly to avoid the dust and to keep it a little more organized. This is like the first set of bags I started using. Now it's kind of like this. Once they sell, they still fall, but at least we can fill it up much easier whenever we fill them up, you know? And right here, same thing with clothing. Same exact SKU system. And it's just literally just clothing. That's the only difference. But we call the clothing bags or the clothing boxes, we call them C, and the shoes are A. So, you know, it's just something simple. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go over to my actual office. Like I said, don't look over here, please. It's a mess. It's all my dad's stuff from who knows when. And right here is the office. And basically, it's a little smaller than I would like. So this whole entire warehouse, eventually, I will be getting one that's probably twice as big. This whole side that I'm showing you guys is about 900 square feet. I'd like to get something that's like 1,800 to 2,000 square feet. And then once I fill this out, we move to the other one. But basically right here, we take pictures of the shoes. Extremely simple. We just have a vinyl thumbtack to the wall and then these lights, and that does a pretty good job. I can do electronics and shoes right here. Right here is the photo station board that so many people ask me how I make. It's in my YouTube channel, and I showed how I stapled this cloth on here. pretty much whatever you put on there, it stays on there. And we don't have to use a hanger anymore. Back then I used to have one that was a little more vertical, but this way we're still standing. At least I'm not sitting, a little more mobile, and anything stays on there. It's pretty sick. These beams, I took them off from that rack I first showed you guys. My sister takes pictures right here. I got this little phone mount so she can watch Netflix or something while she takes pictures. I like to watch something. I gotta watch YouTube or something when I'm doing a robotic movement, like just taking pictures. It's literally just a repetitive thing. I like to have something on. Right here's my shipping station. Everyone always asks where I got this monitor from. It's not a monitor, it's an old TV I had. And I think I got it like super cheap a long time ago, and I just put it on here. It's literally a television, and I just connected with the HDMI cord. Obviously just the standard stuff, bags, tape. You know, everyone knows what you need. And a little printer right here. And then I have another phone right here because I like to watch stuff while I'm working, either consuming a podcast or watching something dumb or sports. That's usually the three things I'm watching. And then right here is my listing ruler that I have on my website that I sell, that I created. It's just, I didn't invent it. I just made my own with my own materials, and it is made out of aluminum. And right here, like I said, same exact thing going on. We have a bunch of shorts. Once this is full, we roll this onto the cart, and then we take it to the outside area. We have a little fridge, AC unit. We're in California, but we're in the crappy part of California, so you know, we don't get 80-degree summers. We get 110, 115-degree summers. It's a sauna in here, so I had to get the AC unit set up or else we're gonna be toast. Now we're back out here. I forgot to mention, I have a filing cabinet full of cables, tools, and little gadgets that were mainly for electronics, but I still kept them. And then I have a little toolbox back here, and that's, you know, just full of tools in case anything needs to be built or adjusted or fixed. Tools that I've collected over the years. And then right here we have the big old roll-up door. When I get like a truckload, sometimes I get truckloads of raw donations. I get it all delivered right here, and then we process everything right here. Eventually, like right now, I only have these three rows kind of like with some inventory on there. Once I fill this one up, I'll be probably like at 7,000 items. Then it's time to move out of here. It's gonna be way too tight. Right now I even feel a little tight in here, but we're working with what we got. Like every week we're pumping out like 200 items a week, so eventually we'll get there. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the MPtv video, and thanks Adam for having me on here. I don't know if it was a little too short, too long, but appreciate you guys checking out the video. All my stuff is probably linked everywhere. Catch you guys later.
Thank you, David, so much for coming on the channel. Everyone make sure to please go follow him and subscribe to him. I've linked all of his channels down below. He's blowing up on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, so I'm so grateful he was able to come on here and share his processes with you guys. He's got so much useful stuff to share with the reselling community, so it's a great follow. Hopefully you guys enjoy these warehouse tours. Comment down below if you use some of the same processes David uses or what you might do different, because different things work for different people, and it's really cool to see what everyone's different processes are. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet. If you're interested in being featured on an episode of MPtv Cribs, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and we'll see if we can get you on the next episode.